to the last day of the Feast of Unleavened Bread. Giving all glory to the Most High. He's worthy to be praised for everything. That's right. So, as always, we always start off with Colossians 3:17.
Colossians chapter 3, verse 17. And whatsoever ye do, in word or deed, do all by Hashem HaMashiach Yahushai, giving thanks to Yahweh by Hashem HaMashiach Yahushai.
So everything that we do and say is going to be by Hashem HaMashiach Yahushai, in the name of the anointed Savior. And we give thanks to the Most High, power of Abraham, Yamtazak, Chachwa, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, forever and ever and ever. Got to thank him because he's worthy to be praised for everything. We got to thank you for everything. I mean, he allowed us to see another day closer to the kingdom. Right?
That's right.
That's right. You know, a lot of people didn't make it today. You know, a lot of people are ill. They can't, come together, even though they want to come together. You know, it's the one time of the year that, regardless of people not knowing, the true Hamashiach Yahushua, he's being exalted. Tomorrow they get ready to exalt him. Not even knowing, because they have Easter, not knowing what they're celebrating, but at the same time, he's being exalted. That's why at this time you have to be very careful. Like I said, we had a week, of unleavened bread, eating of unleavened bread, remembering how we came out of Egypt, our captivity. How the Most High had us eat unleavened bread. It's symbolic, but at the same time, we still acknowledge that the Most High, he gave us freedom from the Egyptians. Just like we need freedom ourselves from our captors and our oppressors that we're under right now. We need freedom ourselves. So that's what we got to look at, how we're going to evolve from our captivity into, going to the kingdom. Taking the kingdom and going to the kingdom. There's nothing more powerful than the Most High allowing us, to come back to the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of his word to prepare ourselves for what's ahead for us. What he has prepared for us. It's already prepared. It's just, where are we at to try and get ourselves together to make it there? You understand? You're not going to get there unless you prepare yourself and apply his word within us to make it to the kingdom that's prepared for us. We've been taught from slavery that we have to die to go to heaven. No. We're going to reign on the earth. It tells, get Revelations 5 and 10. Read that for me.
Revelation chapter 5, verse 10.
Come.
And has made us unto our power kings and priests.
So he have made us unto our power, the Most High, and the Mashiach Yahushai, kings and priests. Read.
And we shall reign on the earth.
So we're going to reign on the earth. So this is what we got to prepare ourselves to do what?
Reign on the earth.
To reign on the earth. And that's what it's all about. We preparing ourselves to reign on the earth. Tells us in Daniel 7:18, get that?
Daniel chapter 7, verse 18. But the saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom and possess the kingdom forever, even forever and ever.
Let's say the saints of the Most High going to take the kingdom and possess the kingdom forever, even forever and ever. We ain't voting for it. We ain't asking for it. We ain't marching for it. So we're going to take the kingdom forever and ever. That's what the scripture says. So, go ahead.
Verse 27. And the kingdom and dominion and the greatness of the kingdom under the whole heaven shall be given to the people of the saints of the Most High.
It's going to be given to the people of the saints of the Most High. We can't change that. Nobody can change this. It's going to be given to the saints of the Most High who are the children of Israel. We represent the saints, the 12 tribes of Israel. Get the short version. Go ahead and finish reading that. Then we'll go to the short version of who the saints are. But read.
Whose kingdom is an everlasting kingdom.
You know, Hamashiach Yahushua is going to be ruling forever and ever and ever under the power of the Most High. How long is his kingdom?
Everlasting kingdom.
Everlasting kingdom. Read.
And all dominions shall serve and obey him.
Say, all dominions and kingdoms going to serve and obey Hamashiach Yahushua. That's it. That's what we're looking for. That's what we're working for. And it's very important that we look at this because we went through, pre-Passover scriptures already. We went through all the scriptures, concerning us being in Egypt and what we went through, to come out of Egypt and so forth, and all the plagues. We read that before we came to the Passover. So when we come to Passover, we're looking at, okay, we take this time to look at how we have to work to get out of our captivity. You see? Now get Romans 12 and 2. Romans 12 and 2.
Romans chapter 12, verse 2. And be not conformed to this world.
It said, be not conformed to this world. But first he said in verse 1, read verse 1.
I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of the Most High, that you present your bodies a living sacrifice.
So just like we're going to read about Hamashiach Yahushua being that living sacrifice for the children of Israel, now he wants us to do what?
Present your bodies a living sacrifice.
So we got to present our bodies a living sacrifice. That means you got to be doing something. That's an action. You have to be doing something in the truth. It's not just going to be given to you. Like you ain't just got like all you got to do is call on the name of the Lord and you're going to be saved. It got to be some action that we have to do within this truth. Because he get Proverbs 8 and 4. And then Jeremiah 3:15. This is what he's doing.
Proverbs chapter 8, verse 4. Unto you, O men, I call.
He said, unto you, O men, I call. Read.
And my voice is to the sons of man.
So his voice is to the sons of men. So he's calling men to come into this truth, to be able to bring forth the knowledge, wisdom, understanding of this word. Jeremiah 3:15. He's calling men to come on this earth to bring forth the truth to our nation. And it's happening. Because the kingdom of heaven is not coming without salvation. You ain't going to say it's over here, it's over there. Because the kingdom of heaven is within us. We're the kingdom of heaven. Read that.
Jeremiah chapter 3, verse 15.
Right.
And I will give you pastors according to mine heart, which shall feed you with knowledge and understanding.
Right, he's going to feed you with knowledge and understanding. Get Luke 24 and 44. So we want this understanding. How do you get this understanding? And a lot of people have not received it. You understand? Because they haven't done this. And these are the keys to come out of the darkness. Read that.
Luke chapter 24, verse 44.
Right.
And he said unto them, these are the words which I spake unto you, while I was yet with you, that all things must be fulfilled, which were written in the law of Moses, and in the prophets, and in the Psalms concerning me.
So there it is. So you going all the way back to Genesis, the first chapter. Genesis 1 and 1. Who's there? The Most High, Hamashiach Yahushua, and the angels. Right there. In Genesis, the very first chapter of the Bible. He's right there. So when you see Hamashiach Yahushua, and see, this was not, like I'm expressing this deeply as I can allow you to hear my words in telling you that you have to seek him in the volume of the book. Because most people do not know him from Genesis to Revelations. Most of it, yes, they go tell my people Israel, but certain things that the Spirit has brought out, and you can't gainsay on spiritually. I'm talking. This is all spiritual. That's why he said he showed himself where? In the law of Moses, and in the prophets, and in the Psalms. Who he showed? He showed him Mashiach Yahushua himself. He showed him himself. Why he had to show him himself only in the law of Moses and the prophets and the Psalms? There's no New Testament. When he's saying these words, there's no New Testament. So he only can show what they had to go by. You understand? So now, this is real key. Once he showed himself, and all we have to do is find him as he showed himself in the law of Moses, and in the prophets, and in the Psalms, then what happens?
Then open up he their understanding, that they might understand the scriptures.
See? Then he opened up their understanding. They might understand the scriptures. They might understand the scriptures. But we know they didn't understand them. We know they didn't understand them. That's why it's written for us today. This is written for us. But most don't realize it because this is not something that you want to excel yourself in this wicked kingdom. This is something that you don't want to exalt yourself here in this wicked kingdom, man. The Most High will do the exaltation as you humble yourself. That's what it's all about. You have a broken and contrite spirit toward the Most High, because the Most High name is what? Jealous. Jealous. So now you got to look at when people try to exalt themselves, be somebody in hell. What happens? You take the place of the Most High a lot of times, because people not really looking to the Most High, looking into man. You hear it all the time. Their pastor, or their priest, or whoever's the head of their camp, or whoever. Get 1 Corinthians 3:23. What you say, Al?
Barack Obama.
Yeah, or Barack Obama, whoever. Looking for someone else to be the head instead of the Most High. Nobody above the Most High. This is who we are. 1 Corinthians 3:23.
1 Corinthians chapter 3, verse 23.
Right.
And ye are Mashiachim.
Who are we?
Mashiachim.
We are Mashiachim. We are the anointed. We belong to him. Read.
And the Mashiach is the Most High.
Yeah, the Mashiach is the Most High. So we can't go wrong with this. You can't go wrong with this. Hebrews 10:7. Psalms 40:7. You can't go wrong with this, because this is how your understanding is going to grow broader. But if you can't see a Mashiach Yahushua from Genesis to Malachi, and you just think he came in the flesh just in Matthew to Revelations, you're missing out on him. Now, if you don't see the Most High in the New Testament from Matthew to Revelation, because you just think that it's just a Mashiach Yahushua or Jesus or what name you want to call him, because it's not about, it's not about him. He didn't make himself of no reputation. You want to be a Mashiach, it ain't about no reputation. It's about gathering the children together and exalting the Most High, exalting the Mashiach Yahushua, and bringing us together as they're being exalted. Because in the end, the Most High going to be what? All in all. Everybody say it. What Most High going to be? All in all. That's what he's going to be. All this is about the Most High. Now, you can think it's about you if you want to, but you're going to find out. What did the Most High tell Moses? I can make some people out of you, Moses. So what did John the Baptist say? I can raise up some, Most High said he can raise up some stones to be his people.
Sir.
We didn't heard it. He ain't no man he can lie, right? We didn't heard it, so it ain't like, it said a righteous scarcely gonna be saved. Scarcely. So it's not something that you can look at, you know, trying to be someone in hell, man. This is about trying to come together, humble ourselves, and be there for each other to raise each other up, man. Look on the things of others more than ourselves, man. You know, and I appreciate, you know, everybody being here, everybody that's really hearing and trying to change. Go back to Romans. Get Hebrews, but we're going to get that afterward. Get Hebrews 10 and 7 and Psalms 40 and 7. Read that.
Hebrews chapter 10, verse 7. Then said I, lo, I come. In the volume of the book, it is written of me.
It is written of Mashiach Yahushua. He come in the volume of the book is written of him. Read.
To do thy will, O Most High.
To do the will of the Most High. To do the will of the Most High. Go ahead. Go to Psalms.
Psalm chapter 40 and 7.
Right.
Then said I, lo, I come. In the volume of the book.
See, Mashiach Yahushua come in the volume of the book. He comes in the volume of the book. Go ahead.
It is written of me.
See, it is written of Mashiach Yahushua. See that? It's written of him. Read.
I delight to do thy will.
He delight to do the will of the Most High. Just like we got to delight to do the will of the Most High. Go ahead.
O my power.
O Most High. Go ahead.
Yeah, thy law is within my heart.
You hear that? So now you want to follow Mashiach Yahushua. What he said was in his mind?
Thy law is within my heart.
He said his law is within his mind. His law. So how are we going to dismiss the law? As they say we're not under the law, we're in the mercy of grace. What he said right there, what he say?
Thy law is within my heart.
He said the law is within his mind, man. It's every being. That's why he come back and say in Matthew 5 and 17. That's why he come back and say this. It's really important that we see him. Go ahead.
Matthew chapter 5 verse 17. Think not that I am come to destroy the law or the prophets.
How could he say how could he destroy the law when he just said the law is within his mind, his heart? You know what I mean? So he said, hey, what did he say?
Think not that I am come to destroy the law.
So don't even think that I come to destroy the law, read.
Or the prophets.
Or the prophets. That's the Old Testament or the old scrolls, read.
I am not come to destroy.
So he come to destroy, read.
But to fulfill.
But to fulfill. Go ahead.
For verily I say unto you, till heaven and earth pass.
Heaven and earth is still here. Go ahead.
One jot or one tittle shall in no wise pass from the law till all be fulfilled.
Yeah. Till all be fulfilled. One jot or one tittle shall not pass from the law till all be fulfilled. It has not been fulfilled yet. Go ahead.
Whosoever therefore shall break one of these least commandments.
Whosoever shall break one of these least commandments, that's what these preachers are doing. They tell you not under the law, but you're under mercy and grace. So they tell you not to follow the rules and regulations of the Most High, his laws, but you got to follow the law of the land. They'll tell you that in a minute, right? Y'all heard, everybody heard that. You got to follow the law of the land, but you don't have to follow the laws of the Most High. What they telling you, you got to really follow the Most High. Push him to the side. And you make sure you follow the law of our oppressor. The laws they set up. Read that again. Whosoever.
Whosoever therefore shall break one of these least commandments and shall teach men so.
Yeah. They teach him in that, read.
He shall be called least in the kingdom of heaven.
They're going to be called least in the kingdom of heaven. So, in retrospect of what's being said here, they're setting everyone else that's listening to them and following them to be what? In the kingdom?
Least in the kingdom of heaven.
To be least in the kingdom of heaven. Read.
But whosoever shall do and teach them.
Right, because see, the law was our schoolmaster to bring us to a Mashiach Yahushua. So you got to learn it. It's like riding a bicycle. You ride a bicycle. You learn how to ride a bicycle, you got to continue to learn how, right? So once you learn these laws, you keep, reviewing them. You ain't got to keep going over it over and over and over and over again. Because, put it like this. Okay, so you say we ain't got to follow the dietary law. You can eat whatever you want to eat. All you got to do is pray over it. That's what they tell you, right?
That's right.
They tell you that, right? All you got to do is pray over it. Give thanks. They go to First Timothy 4:1 down. They tell you all you got to do is see right there. Just give thanksgiving. It's thankworthy. All you got to do is pray over it, right? So, but the Most High got something for him. He got something for him when you go against what he said do. That's why we got all these diseases, all these problems with health, and so forth. I mean, nothing wrong. What's wrong with trying to do what the Most High say do? You know, some things we in captivity we can't do anyway. You know what I mean? But it's a higher spiritual level that we got to come to once we know these things that the Most High tell us to do. His laws, statutes, and commandments. Then you go to the law of the Spirit. Start going to a higher level of spiritual power because you're following what's right according to Him. But you think about it. You don't do what your parents right now. Your boys don't do what you say, man. You're gonna take them to Magic Mountain. They don't. You ain't gonna do. Will he do that, Jalen? You're gonna get it like that, right? So I mean, it's like the Most High feel like, hey, just do what I say, and I'm gonna bless you. He told us that. Do what I say, I'm gonna bless you. That's what we're looking at. We said the saints gonna take the kingdom. It ain't gonna happen until you do what he say. You follow what he say. Read.
But whosoever shall do and teach them.
This is what Mashiach Yahushua said. Whosoever shall do and teach them. Remember he said his law, the Most High's law is where? In the Mashiach Yahushua. What he says his law was when we read it. We just read it. It is what?
In his mind. His heart.
His heart, right. Only one person know. That's good, right? Hurrah, hurrah, hurrah. Yeah, okay. But it's very important that you recall these things because, I mean, a lot of you just sitting there listening anyway. So, I mean, you should be able to recall what you're hearing because that's what they do in the church. I hope I don't have to do the religious instruction to the Negroes to y'all in the United States of America. Because you know how they do it. They say, turn your neighbor and say this. Turn your neighbor and say that's from the religious instruction to the Negroes in the United States of America. Straight up. That's where it comes from. That's how they taught. They taught, repeat after me. You know, and it works. It works. Only we don't repeat about what the truth is, which is the word. You see what I'm saying? The righteous word of the Most High. Turn your neighbor and say this. We got to do it. I mean, I don't know what. I mean, you've been programmed. It's in your blood. You know, it came out of your daddy to your mama or your granddaddy. Everybody had this. That's why you look at TV right now. That's what they do. Turn your neighbor and say this. And they repeat just what they say. Because they figure that they have the high power with the Most High. When we just read, anyone that tell you that you have to follow the law, you're going to be the least in the kingdom of heaven. Read. But those that what?
Whosoever shall do them, and do and teach them.
Do and teach the law, read.
The same shall be called great in the kingdom of heaven.
Will be called great in the kingdom of heaven. Go ahead.
For I say unto you, that except your righteousness shall exceed the righteousness of the scribes and Pharisees.
Our righteousness got to exceed the righteousness of the scribes and Pharisees. Read.
Ye shall no case enter into the kingdom of heaven.
No way that you enter into the kingdom of heaven, man. He give you examples, even though he tell them that they was wicked. He said it. He said, you got your righteousness got to exceed the righteousness of these scribes and Pharisees. You got the same scribes and Pharisees right here now. That's leading our people astray. Allowing them to be the least in the kingdom of heaven. So I don't know what we're going to do about it, except for come back to the law, statutes, commandments of the Most High, and start doing the best we can to be better. That's why I go back to Romans 12:1. This is real, because everybody can say whatever, but if you don't want to follow what it is that the Most High has ordained for us to do, so this sacrifice is coming. This is what it says.
Romans chapter 12, verse 1.
Right.
I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of the Most High, that you present your bodies a living sacrifice.
No, he ain't talking about just for yourself. He ain't talking about all the things you got to do for your life. Because he calling, what he just said, he calling men to bring back our nation. He always sent us out to bring back our nation, to go tell the people of Israel, thus say the Most High, all the time. So we got to present our bodies a living sacrifice. That means sometimes you want to do something, you don't do it because just like right now, we could be wherever we want to be at doing whatever we want to do tonight. But we here honoring the last day of the Feast of Unleavened Bread. That's our fathers did. You see? Read.
Holy.
Holy. You know? Go ahead.
Acceptable unto the Most High.
What's acceptable to the Most High? To do his will. To do what he wants us to do. Follow what he wants us to do. Period. Go ahead.
Which is your reasonable
He
service.
says it's your reasonable service. Reasonable service. It's no big deal for you to do this for him. You want to make it to the king. We done read over the scripture where we're going to, what? Take the kingdom. It say we're going to be kings and priests. We're going to reign on the earth as the Israelites. So this is nothing. This is your reasonable service to do this. Read.
And be not conformed to this world.
Don't be conformed to this world. All the things going on in the world. Don't be conformed to this world. Get James 4:4. Don't be conformed to this world. That's why we got to look at how and what we have to do to come out of our captivity. Yeah, we got to come out of our captivity. Read this.
James chapter 4, verse 4. Ye adulterers and adulteresses.
Oh, that's happening all over America. All over the world. That's happening all the time. You look around, somebody sleeping with somebody else's woman, or sleeping with somebody else's man, or however you want to look at it. Straight up, over and over again, everywhere. What do you call them? You speak up.
Just because they get married with a ring, they feel not married, so, you know.
Yeah, but all that stuff is pagan. Everything.
Right.
That's why I say the spirit that gave me. Excuse me, I don't mean to cut you off. You finished?
No, yeah.
Oh, yeah, but the spirit that gave me Edomanized, from Edom. Edomanized, I looked it up and said demonized. So you gonna follow them, you're gonna be a demon. Democracy, demonocracy is the rule of the devil. See, certain things we've been exposed to that we don't really know, we just repeat and think everything is okay when these people done bow down to Satan straight up on a high level. We ain't fighting no flesh and blood. We fighting high principles, high principalities in high places. That's right here, right now. But we know that the righteous angels will overpower the wicked angels. While we have this power, by Hashama Mashiach Yahushua. If you have faith and believe this, and don't waver. You can't waver, man. A lot of people, too many people wavering. They over here, they over there. They looking over here, they over there. They waver too much. You gotta be sound in this, man. You gotta, like I say, let your body do a living sacrifice. So what? You don't feel good. You still gotta do it. No excuses, man. What excuse you gonna tell a Mashiach Yahushua? Well, I had to do this, I had to do that, I couldn't do this, I had to do that. Shh, man. It can be done. I've seen it done. I lived it. I've seen brothers do whatever they do in life and be there 7 days a week. I was mandatory. We not like that now. You know? So the little that you can put in, I'm telling you, because the book's gonna be open, they're gonna be like, what did you do for me? Not just for yourself. I always say, put what you do for yourself on the right side, put what you do for the most, on the left side, excuse me, and put what you do for the most side. About say, I gathered my children of Israel to get on the right side. You make a list. You look at that list. Okay, well, I ain't did enough. You pretty soon gonna say, I ain't did enough. You say you did enough, then you are ready to go to the kingdom. If he come right now, you figure that when you open up the book, he done done enough. I don't feel that. I don't know if y'all feel that. I don't feel that. Therefore, that motivates me to try and think about doing more. Okay, what I got to do? I got to go out here. What's going on over here? What's happening over there? Go over here and reach these people. Reach something. Let them know that we the children of Israel. Some kind of way, man, you got to, and it's a sacrifice because you don't feel like doing it. A lot of times, you be like, man, I don't want to do nothing. But you got to do it. If you don't do it, then who's going to do it? Nobody's doing it. It comes to the point where you're like, man, come on. Everybody got to step up, like he said. Read it again.
James chapter 4, verse 4. Ye adulterers and adulteresses, know ye not that the friendship of this world, that the friendship of the world is enmity with the Most High?
Yeah, the friendship of the world is enmity with the Most High. You at war with the Most High. Read.
Whosoever therefore will be a friend of the world is the enemy enemy of the Most High.
There it is. You're a friend of the world, you're the enemy of the Most High. An enemy of the Most High. Read.
Do you think that the scripture said in vain, that, it's like, it said in vain, the spirit that dwelleth in us lusteth to envy?
Right. The spirit that dwells in us lusteth to envy. I mean, and that's one part of us that we have that you got to let go, man. You can't be envious of anybody. Just because they come up, they might work hard. They come up and do whatever they do. They might go through whatever they go through to have what they have, and then you're going to be envious, man. That's wrong. To envy anybody, man. Most High gave you what you have. It's an old saying. I'll never forget it. It was a silhouette in the barber shop when I was young. And now, it's been more elevated, but it was a silhouette with a little boy praying on his knees, on his knees praying. And it was a silhouette, you know how they have a little silhouette coming from his brain, from his head, going up, and it said, when you finish praying, get off your knees and hustle. And looking at hustle as how you survive to live every day. How you survive to live every day. So if you don't do any action, how do you expect anything to come out? If you don't do something, how do you expect to get something? That's why if you don't do something for this truth, how do you expect to get something out of the truth? Think about it. In other words, the Most High owe you. He owe you, huh? You think that? Nah. Remember he said he could raise up some people out of Moses? Make some people out of Moses? Make some people out of stones? So we, with every fiber of our body and soul and spirit, have to get into him. He's the only way we're going to survive during this time that's on this earth right now. The only way we're going to survive. He's the only hope that we have. What do we have? We don't have no weapons. If they coming right now and do whatever they want to do, what are we going to do? We only have the Most High to call upon. And we done called upon him over and over and over and over again, and we